I'm Pallavi Bedi, partner with Phoenix Legal, a law firm. So we do work, a fair amount of work in the clean energy space. So I think we've heard about green hydrogen, importance that it plays for us to get to net zero. I think I'll just briefly talk about the legal regime around the green hydrogen. And I think because for any nascent sector to attract investment, one of the most important things is for a stable regulatory regime. And I think the way green hydrogen started, it started, I think, early on with February 2022, the green hydrogen policy came out, which was a broad framework, talked about certain incentives which the industry needed, like the interstate transmission charges, waivers, priority on connectivity for renewable energies, RPO obligations, etc. But all the detail, etc., was missing. And that's why the Green Mission document came out in January 2023. And it did touch upon each of the aspects which needed for the growth of green hydrogen sector. While it talked about the various sectors, I think the biggest issue that the industry is still facing is the demand creation issue. There are no mandates as such. A number of pilot projects are happening, as Mr. Gupta also mentioned about the IOCL projects, etc. People are getting into it on their own, but till for a sector to grow and investments to come both by investors and debt, I think one of the most important issues is that needs to be a market, there needs to be a bankability of those projects, which currently is what is missing in the market. So I think, and the government has been talking about these mandates for a while, something similar to what the renewable energy saw. I think that is what is required, a similar green hydrogen consumption or purchase obligations. And with that coming, I think that would mandate the demand creation. On terms of the supply side, the government has initiated the steps post the mission document, which Sir mentioned, talks about the financial outlay of 17,490 crores for the site program. MNRE post that in June this year came out with the scheme guidelines for both the electrolyzer manufacturer and green hydrogen production. Now, electrolyzer manufacturer, it's an incentive for local manufacturing, and you get an incentive for a period of 3 years. And the guidelines prescribe the amount, and so that is an attraction, which is a good incentive that the industry has been waiting for. But on the green hydrogen production per se, while an incentive is being given for 3 years, it is just on the production. There is no talk at the moment, and the scheme does contemplate a mode 2, where MNRE would aggregate demand first. That, I think, is the biggest missing link at the moment. In terms of other policy interventions that we've seen, the government has come out with the green hydrogen standards, which is what the industry was waiting for, while the standards at the moment are being talked about for scope 1 and scope 2. Scope 3 is currently missing, but that is something that MNRE kind of needs to come out with. And the standards that have been issued do contemplate that further detail would be issued. So in terms of the, so to speak, I think the regulatory regime, there is a lot of activity that is being seen, a lot of government push that is there. Few more actions in terms of demand creation, amendment of or notifications being issued mandating, that is what the industry kind of needs. I think I'll stop there and then.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.